What is up folks, this is Shady Tech Talk, and today I'm going to do a huge 6000 mAh batteries from two phones from two manufacturers from which is Realme C12 and Samsung Galaxy M21. Just for the sake of comparison, I'm gonna put one 5000 mAh battery in here also, which is Redmi Note 9s, and let's see how much does it difference than 6000 mAh batteries. So let's get on with it. Alright, so I'm gonna start the test with gaming of PUBG for 1 hour straight. And after 30 minutes of PUBG, you can see that C12 dropped just by 2% at 98, and also M21 is the same at 98%. But Note 9s dropped by 6%, it's at 94% now. And after a whole 1 hour of PUBG, C12 and M21 still dropped at the same percentage at 94%, but 98% dropped to 89%. And the next app we're gonna test is TikTok for 30 minutes. And after the TikTok for 30 minutes, C12 and M21 still spot the same percentage at 91%, whereas 9s is at 86% now. So as you can see, TikTok doesn't consume a lot of batteries, which is just about like 3% for 30 minutes of usage. And then I'm playing Call of Duty for another hour. For the first 30 minutes marks, C12 and M21 dropped to a little bit of difference now, with at 87 and 86 relatively, and 90s is at 81 at this point. After a full hour of Call of Duty, both the 6000 mAh spots again at the same 82%, but 9s is at 76% at this point. And for the next minute, I'm doing Instagram. And after the 30 minutes mark, C12 and M21 is at 80% now, so 30 minutes of Instagram just dropped by 2% for the 60 mAh battery. Then I'm going to move on with Alpha 9 and another 1 hour of Alpha 9 gaming. For the first 30 minutes of a racing game, C12 and M21 dropped just by 76 and 75, whereas 9s is at 67 at this point. And after the full hour of Alpha 9, doesn't spot much difference between the two 6000 mAh battery, as one is at 72, another one is at 71, whereas 9s at this point is about 10% difference from the 6000 mAh, which is standing at 61% now. And then I'm doing video recording at 1080p for 1 hour straight. And for the first half hour of video recording, C12 dropped to 67%, M21 dropped to 65 and 53% for 9s. This is where you can see a little bit more difference between M21 and C12 at this point. Because after an hour of video recording, you can see that C12 is at 62% now, M21 is at 59%, so there's like 3% difference after the 1 hour video recording. Just for the sake of letting the battery cool down a little bit, I'm doing about half an hour of YouTube, because usually watching video doesn't consume a lot of batteries. As you can see that after 30 minutes of video, 3 of them just drop about like 2% each. And then I'm doing the 3D Max test, because this can drain quite a lot of the GPU performance. And just about 10 minutes of the 3D Max test, C12 dropped to 59, 55 and 39 respectively. And the final apps I'm doing is the battery drainer, and this can kill the battery quite a lot, and I'm doing 1 hour straight with this battery drainer. After the first 30-minute marks, you can see that C12 dropped to 52%, 49% and 39%. After the full 1 hour marks of battery drainer, you can see that C12 still have 45%, M21 42%, but 9s is like 18% left, so the battery drainer drained quite a lot of the 5000 mAh battery there. And we're almost at 7 hours mark. but the 6000 mAh battery still have about half of the battery life, so both of them doing really good actually. And I'm doing the same process again with the gaming and the video recording, and I'm doing another PUBG for 1 hour. And after 1 hour of PUBG, you can see that C12 dropped to 37%, which is about the same as the first PUBG of 1 hour. And then same goes to M21 at 33%, but 9S is almost done with the battery at just 4% at this point. So I'm going to continue on with the Asphalt 9 for another hour. At 7 hours 48 minute marks, you can see that Note 9S battery is done. And after the full hour of Asphalt 9, you can see that C12 and M21 is at 28 and 24% respectively. And I'm going to continue on with another 30 minutes of video recording at 1080p. Alright, so after the video recording, both the phone doesn't drop much, just at 23% and 18% at this point. And we're at 9 hours mark now. And I'm continuing on with the battery drainer again, and this time it's at 1 hour. After the full 1 hour of battery drain, C12 is just left with 10%, whereas M21 is at 5%. And we're at 10 hour marks at this point. And then for the final games, I'm testing all the way to 0% for the battery is Call of Duty. And at 10 hours 39 minutes mark, M21 finally gave in with its battery. And finally, at 11 hours and 11 minutes, a full hour of Call of Duty, C12 finally gave in. Alright, so from this test you can see that 6000 mAh battery does have quite a significant difference with 5000 mAh batteries. About 3 hours screen on time difference. C12 came out the most, but C12 has the most battery just because the resolution on this phone is a little bit lower compared to M21. Samsung Galaxy M21 does a really good job also, considering it's using Super AMOLED screen, whereas C12 is using an LCD panel. I hope you find this video helpful in any way. Please feel free to use a couple of seconds to subscribe to my channel and help my little channel to grow. I greatly appreciated it. And this is Shady Tech Talk. Until the next video, see you soon.